Now, as I keep saying, okay, so like Vivan and Ashrita, you guys are not joining on Tuesdays, right? So whatever we are covering on Tuesday, what is the best way to catch up? Make sure that you guys are watching the video of those classes, okay? Don't watch the portion of the video where I'm preaching, okay? I do a lot of preaching, as you guys know, right? Or where I'm cutting or cracking dad jokes. You can skip that part. But watch that video for 15-20 minutes, so that way, at least when you come to the class, you will have some background to what we have done, okay? I will anyways repeat, don't worry about it. But we need to just make sure that no, we are not missing on that. Hello, Adya. Adya, can you hear me okay, beta? Okay. So, like everybody is on video, I would request all the kids to be on video because that is when I can do magic. Yep. Alright. So, in the last class, we talked about exponents. Do you guys remember? Vivan and Ashita are trying to figure out what is this old man talking about. Hey Ayush. Ayush, do you remember we talked about exponents in the last class? Do you remember? Okay. Kian, you remember as well? So there are 3 rules of exponents, okay? Let me put it on the table and put it on the board, not on the table. If I write it on the table, how would you guys know about it? The rule says x to the power a times x to the power b equals x to the power a plus b. This is the first rule. Second rule is x to the power a divided by x to the power b equals x to the power a minus b. And the third rule is x to the power a in parenthesis to the power b equals what? I forgot. Who remembers?
I can't see your screen.
You can't see the screen at all?
Yeah, it says that your camera's off.
Can you see me?
I can't see you.
Disconnect and join. That's the best magic that works. Okay, Adya, how about the third rule?
That it's supposed to equal x a times b, I think.
X to the power a times b. Yeah. So I think you remember it, but the kids who are trying to figure this out, I will do it one more time so that everybody can relate to it, and the kids who were there in the previous class can recall as well. Now this.
I can't see it.
I'm sorry.
I still can't see it.
Disconnect and join. That's the only way it works better. Okay.
I did.
One more time, because I don't have any other solution. I have seen whenever kids are not able to see it, they disconnect and join, it works. So here, these are the generic rules for exponents. Okay? Manas, can you see me now? Can you see me now, Manas?
No.
No? Something wrong with your camera, beta. Disconnect and join or try using another device if you can, really quick. Okay? Because everybody else is able to see me. It's a no problem.
Well, let me try to do it.
Okay. So here, this x could be anything. It could be 1, it could be 2, it could be 5, it could be 10, it could be 20. Now, why we are saying this? Let's look at this rule one more time. Instead of x, I am saying 3 to the power 5 into 3 to the power 2. What does it mean? Can you see me now, Manas?
Yeah.
Yeah? Problem solved. See? Now you all can rely on this technique, okay, or this trick. Kids who are in the classroom, they don't have to worry about it. Kids who are not in the classroom, if you're not able to see me, disconnect and join. That's the way it works, okay? Alright. So, if you look at 3 to the power 5 and 3 to the power 2, we are trying to multiply them. Again, this is called exponent. This is the exponent form. What does this 3 to the power 5 mean? It means 3 is getting multiplied with itself 5 times. This is 3 power 5. If you're talking about 3 power 2, you're talking about 3 into 2 times. So whatever is the number of power, whatever is the power, that is the number of times this number is getting multiplied with itself. Okay? So what you see here, these are called exponent form. This is the base and this is the power. This is the base, this is the power. And just a simpler way to represent numbers. If I have to say 3 into 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 3, 3, 6 plus 8 times. I can write this in an easier way like 3 power 8. This is the exponent form. This is just a way to represent numbers. Okay?
Wait, so 3 into 8, okay? Let me see.
Not 3 into 8.
8 into 3.
Nope. It is 3 into 3 into 3, 8 times.
Oh.
Now you guys know why I'm repeating this. Okay? Is it making sense to you, Vivan and Ashrita? I know you guys were not there in the last class. So,
No.
yeah?
No.
No, don't try multiplying, Manas. You're not achieving anything by multiplying them. That's useless. Don't try multiplying it. It's of no use, trust me. Yes, Vivan.
We learned this in 6th grade.
Yeah. So don't worry about it. What you learned, you will figure out that you have not learned it enough. I'm going to the next level of it. Okay? So, Manas, don't try multiplying it. 3 into 3 into 3, 5 times or 8 times or 20 times, that doesn't help us achieve anything. That's not a big deal. Nobody is interested in that number. Okay? What we are interested in is the rule or the basic construct that will help us solve the problems. Okay? So here, if I'm talking about the first rule, let's say 3 or 2 to the power 3 into 2 to the power 2. I'm talking about this thing will become 2 into 2 into 2 3 times, and then this will become 2 into 2. How many 2s do we see? 5 2s. That is 2 to the power 5. So what happened was, your base was the same, your power got added. Okay? So that is the first rule. If your base is the same, your power got added. That's the first rule. Does it make sense? Everybody? Ashrita, Vivan, everybody okay? Adya okay? Now, Ayush, all okay? You joined from 2 screens, but I'm hoping both are helping you. Yeah? Okay. Now the second rule. When you are multiplying exponents with the same base, your power gets added. That's the first rule. Now how we interpret that, how we deal with that we will come to later. Second rule is, when you are dividing one exponent by another exponent, this by this, and your base are the same, your power gets subtracted. Look at it. If I am saying 8 to the power 5 divided by 8 to the power 3, what I am talking about? 8 to the power 5 divided by 8 to the power 3. Now 8 to the power 5 is what? Is 8 into 8 into 8 into 8 into 8, 5 times. Divided by 8 to the power 3, nothing but 8 into 8 into 8. Time for play, tic-tac-toe. This one, tic-tac-toe. This one, tic-tac-toe. What we are left with? 8 into 8. That is nothing but 8 to the power 2. So, when you are dividing exponents and with the same base, your power gets subtracted. 8 became 8 to the power 5 minus 3. That is my second rule. Yeah? Okay? Now the third rule is, when I'm having an exponent in the parentheses, let's say 2 to the power 4, this whole thing in the parentheses to the power 2, then these two power gets multiplied. Let's look at it. It's nothing but this whole thing is multiplied with itself 2 times. So this is multiplied by itself 2 times. What it will become from this rule? What do you know? Same base, power will get added. 2 to the power 4 plus 4. That is 2 to the power 8. Yeah? This is the third rule. So far everybody okay?
Yeah.
Now, since Vivan and Asita have learned this in the previous grade, I'm going to give them a shark. No, not a shark. I'm not trying to scare you guys. I'll be the last person on the earth who would want to scare my kids with the math. But I'm curious. How much is this value? Vivan? You know it. I'll let him prove, okay? I'm just trying to make sure. Yes, Vivan, tell me. 1.
1.
How much is this one?
1.
How much is this one?
1.
No.
Oh, it's 0.
Yeah. 0 to the power 0 is 0.
Yeah.
No matter 0 is multiplied by itself, how many times? It's 0. Okay, wonderful. You guys know it. Prove me this. Tell me why.
I don't know, 0 times, like when you do number to the power of 0, it's always going to be 1.
No, but why? I'm not going to let it go easy. There's a concept behind it, okay? That's what I'm insisting on.
I think I know. Because if you do it squared, then you're basically multiplying the number by itself twice. So, and if you do it...
What do you do when you have power 0? What exactly are you doing actually?
I don't know.
Okay, let's see what Adya will say. Adya, do you remember beta, what did we do? A Manas seems to be in the playground with bright sunlight outside. How come?
What?
Manas's background looks like he's in a playground with a lot of bright sunlight. I'm wondering how come he has bright sunlight. Okay, Adya or anybody in the class, do you guys want to tell Vivan why a number to the power 0 is 1?
I just put my background is blue.
Okay. Anybody wants to explain that? Okay, coming back to the point, same point. So Vivan and Ashrita. Ashrita, any thought, beta? Can you tell me why? Why is 0? Something power 0 is 1?
I'm not sure either.
Okay, let's prove it because we know the rules. This is related to this rule, okay? Now, if I'm saying, let's say 5 to the power 0 is 1, okay? Everybody is saying that. I am not agreeing to it. I'm trying to find out why. Do you remember, Kian?
No.
No? Okay. 5 to the power 0 is nothing. Can I write it like 5 to the power 1 minus 1? Is that okay? 1 minus 1 will give me a 0? Or 2 minus 2? Will that give me a 0? Can I write this? Am I okay to write this way? 5 to the power 0, I am saying 5 power 0. This 0 is nothing but 2 minus 2 or 3 minus 3 or 5 minus 5. Is that okay? Ivan, you are taking time to digest this. Ashrita, are you okay, beta? Yeah? So, I am saying 5 to the power 0 is nothing but 5 to the power 2 minus 2 or 3 minus 3 or 4 minus 4, whatever I choose. Okay? Now look at this value and look at this thing. Something to the power a minus b is nothing but something to the power a divided by something to the power b. Yeah? Look at the reverse, look at this in the reverse direction. Something to the power a by something to the power b equals something to the power a minus b. Or I can read it from this side. Something to the power a minus b equals something to the power a divided by something to the power b. This is my second rule of exponent. Yeah? Vivan, is it making sense? No? Okay. If I'm doing 5 to the power 2 divided by 5 to the power 2, what will it become? From the second rule of exponent, it will be 5 to the power 2 minus 2, isn't it? No, stop playing with the emojis, focus on this one. Here, I am saying, if I am doing 5 to the power 3 by 5 to the power 1, what will this be? Based on the second rule of exponent? We want to unmute yourself. Match with my wavelength. Okay? If I am doing this, what will this rule tell me?
Is it 5 to the power 3 by 3 equals... Yeah, and then that would be negative, yeah.
No, not
Wait,
negative.
it's not there?
You guys are going way too far. Hold it there. Simple. This is the rule that we learned, right? You told that you know about this rule. You have learned this rule in the past, correct? When I am multiplying one exponent with another exponent, my power gets added. We saw it, correct? When I am dividing one exponent with another exponent, when my base is the same, my power gets subtracted. Yeah? I'm using this rule for doing this calculation. 5 to the power 3 divided by 5 to the power 1. That will be what? 5 to the power 3 minus 1, this minus this. My base is the same as per this rule. Yeah?
Yeah.
If I change this, then it will be 2 minus 2. Yeah?
Yeah.
Now I'm just writing it reverse. So if I am saying this, I can also say this. 2 minus 2 equal to 5 to the power 2 by 5 to the power 2. Is that okay? I'm just flipping the side. That's it. That is exactly what I'm doing right now. So if I have 5 to the power 2 minus 2, I can write this as 5 to the power 2 by 5 to the power 2. This thing.
Okay, I finally understood.
Yeah? So this is 5 to the power 2 divided by 5 to the power 2. I know it takes a little bit to process this, okay? I'm just stressing on that over and over again so that you guys get it. Yeah? Everybody okay? Now, this number divided by this number. Let's play with this. I can write this as 5 into 5 and let's put a 1 also. And this I can write as 5 into 5. This number by this number, both are same numbers anyways. So if you explode it or you divide this and say 1, that is also fine. What did we get? 5 to the power 0, we got 1. By relating it with the exponent concept, 5 to the power 0, I can write this as 5 to the power 1 minus 1 or 2 minus 2 or 3 minus 3 or 4 minus 4, whatever I write. And that, when I express that in the exponent form, this is what it will become, and that gives me a 1. I know Vivan is not convinced yet. You got it now? Ashrita, did you get it? Kind of? No, I will not leave you guys till I hear a confident yes. That's my trait. Okay? I might sound a little nagging, but it's okay. Nadia, are you with me, beta? Is it relatable or still a little confused?
Yeah, still a little confused about
Okay.
that part.
Okay, now let me go in the reverse direction. Tian, are you with me, beta? Okay. So I'm kind of explaining this one more time, okay? I see kids are kind of struggling. And these are interesting concepts, okay? These are the things that you can use to fight with people. Interesting fight. I'm not talking about fist fight, okay? Okay, what happened? You look tired? Okay. So, let's look at this one. We are trying to find out any number. This time I'll change the number, okay? 4 to the power 0. And you guys said that this is 1, okay? And I'm ready to do arm wrestling with you all saying no, I don't agree. Okay? I'm saying why. So, okay, let's figure it out. What does 4 to the power 0 mean? 0 means, when do I get 0? 4 minus 4 equal to 0, 7 minus 7 equal to 0, 1 minus 1 equal to 0, 2 minus 2 equal to 0. These are scenarios when I get a 0, right? Yeah? Ashrita, Adya, Vivan, everybody? This is the way I can get a 0, right? Forget about exponent. This is the basic, right? Now, okay, so if I have a 0 here, let me extend this. I can write this as 4 to the power 0 as let's say 3 minus 3. So far I'm okay. Nothing complicated. Okay. So 4 to the power 0, I replace this 0, I'll say okay fine. I'll represent this in a different way. Okay. Now I'll pass this here. And let's look at it. If I have 4 to the power 3 divided by 4 to the power 3, I have an exponent I'm dividing that by another exponent which has the same base. Or let's say 4 to the power 7 by 4 to the power 2. Okay? If I'm doing this, my second rule of exponent says, or forget about, okay, second rule of exponent says it will be 4 to the power 7 minus 2. Correct? And we saw why. Is that okay? If I am dividing one exponent by another exponent, we both have same base, my power gets subtracted. Numerator's power minus denominator's power. Yeah? And if you don't remember why, I can do it one more time. 4 to the power 7 is 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 into 4 into 4. 7 times. Divided by 4 to the power 2. 4 into 4. This one tic-tac-toe, this one tic-tac-toe. How many 4s we have? 5 4s. 4 to the power 5. That is same as 7 minus 2. Correct? Vivan. Is it making sense? Ashrita, Adya, Manas, everybody? Okay. So, basically, from the second rule of exponent, we know that when we are dividing one exponent by another exponent, and both the exponents have the same base, the power of the numerator minus power of the denominator is what is the second rule. So, if I change my numerator and denominator to match with what I have here, 3 minus 3, what will this be? 3 minus 3? Yeah? Ashrita, Adya. I'm just extending the same rule that when I'm dividing this by this, my power gets subtracted. Yeah? Now, let's look at this equation in a reverse way, meaning if A equal to B, B will be equal to A. So, if this equal to this, I'm writing it differently. 3 minus 3 equal to 4 to the power 3 by 4 to the power 3. This equals this based on this second rule. So we got this one, we flip this one. So this minus this will be equal to this. What is that we have here? I am just going to replace this with 4 to the power 3 divided by 4 to the power 3. This number and this number are the same. Isn't that equal to 1? Nobody agrees. Ayush, Manas, Adya, Ashrita. This one or this one? Where are we? Vivan, are you clear? Scratching your head. Kind of. Okay, so I'll let you guys, okay, I'll not go into the weeds of it. I'll probably stop it here because you guys are not thinking. Probably, when you do it on a scratchbook by yourself, okay, you'll be able to relate to it, okay. The whole backbone of this whole topic are these 3 rules. How we apply them is what we are doing right now, okay. So, after the class, I'll suggest spend 15-20 minutes, watch this part of whatever I'm doing, try doing it yourself, okay. What does anything to the power 0 mean? And how do I get a 0? 3 minus 3, 4 minus 4, 6 minus 6. And look at this and look at this formula. You will be able to see, okay, fine, my A and B both are same. So it will be this to the power this divided by this to the power this. My A and B both are same. When you relate it to this formula, you will be able to map it. Okay? Does it make sense? Try doing it on a scratchbook, and if you still struggle with it, let me know. Okay? You'll be able to appreciate this is not a big deal. This is an easy one. Okay? When I say easy one, meaning when you do it yourself, you'll figure it out. Okay? So I'll park this one here. But summary of that is, so far we have learned about 3 basic rules of exponent. When you multiply one exponent with another exponent and both exponents have the same base, your power gets added. When you divide one exponent by another exponent, your power gets subtracted. And when you have an exponent in the parenthesis and then you have a power, this gets multiplied. Okay? Because you are adding the same thing. It's like multiple addition. Yes, Manas.
I accidentally erased it.
Okay. Now the question here is, all this rule is fine. How do we apply them? And that is what we will do by solving few problems here. And I want you guys to take your weapons out. When I say weapons out, nobody is taking knife or any other dangerous weapon out. Take your notebook and a pen. That is your best weapon. Okay? Where did Ashita go? Okay, she got disconnected. She probably went to find out the weapon. Okay. Now, let's look at solving few problems. If I say a to the power 4 into 6 to the power 3 divided by 12 to the power, okay, let's do easy one first. 8 into 6 to the power 4. I want you guys to solve this one. Simplify this. How much this will be? Take your weapon out. You need water or something? No? Try solving this one. I know you know it. It's okay. Yes, cold? Okay. So you guys try solving it and then I'll come back to this. Whenever you feel cold, you have to let me know.
You just solved like the whole problem?
Yeah. Solve it, simplify it and tell me how much is the value you are getting by simplifying it.
Keeps on logging me out. I don't know why.
What is that?
Keeps on logging me out. I don't know why.
It's just giving you a break to get refreshed. That's okay. But you can see the question, right? I have a to the power 4.
But then it's the same problem happened again. I might need to ask my mom.
Just note it down and try solving it while you're trying to connect. Okay?
I can't see because it was working, but then it had the same issue.
Okay. If you can hear me, note it down. 8 to the power 4 into 6 to the power 3 divided by 8 into 6 to the power 4.
Okay. Wait, can you repeat that again?
8 to the power 4 times 6 to the power 3 divided by 8 into 6 to the power 4.
8 to the power 4 is 2 to the power 6.
8 to the power 6 times 6 to the power 3 divided by, the whole thing divided by 8 times 6 to the power 4.
Okay. So, it is. Wait, so it's 8. Okay, I'm sorry, I kind of got lost. 8 to the power 4.
8 to the power 4 times 6 to the power 3
Times 6 to the power 3.
divided, whole thing divided by 8
8.
into 6 to the power 4. Lonaita, you forgot about me.
4.
And you try solving it, ask mommy or somebody in the family to fix that video problem, okay? Anahita, you remember we learned about exponents in the last class. We are doing some problems right now, okay? Anahita, can you hear me okay, beta?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here's the problem on the board. I want everybody to solve it real quick. Manus, be on
Sir,
your.
I can't see the board.
Who?
Is it 15,876?
I don't like those big numbers.
Oh.
Solve it and no, it's not. Bivan, you're not able to see the board.
Oh, it's too bright, sir. It's too bright.
So I'm reading the number for you. Have you noted down that?
I like looking at the whiteboard.
I'm sorry?
I have put it down. I just like looking at the whiteboard. Like it has to be.
Okay, so 8 to the power 4 times 6 to the power 3 divided by 8 into 6 to the power 4. Okay? I can write that in a bigger, better font. Manas, my sincere request to you would be, when you are dealing with exponents, don't try to find out big numbers. Exponents are meant for simplifying the problems, okay? Don't make it look big. Yeah. What did you get?
495,104.
You are also going into the long route. Okay? Let's see where is Aarti? I cannot see her, but I see her hand being raised. Yeah. Okay. What did you get, Vita?
I have a question.
Yep.
So I kind of simplified it. Do I just have to cross out the same number?
Why not? That's the purpose, right? I'm enthusing you guys to simply see. Always look at this. Again, don't look at my face. I always claim that I'm a very simple person. And trust me, I mean it. I want you guys to look at the math and always find out ways to simplify it. That's why I was worrying when Manas said 8,000 some big number, okay? Yeah, yes, Vivan.
I think I know a way to simplify this.
Yeah, go ahead and do it.
Since there's a power by 4.8 and a power by 4.6, I think you can cancel those out.
Okay, so let me do. Ayush, are you able to follow me so far or?
Yes, I'm still in the dividing part. I just got to it.
So, see, this is a problem that can be solved in 30 seconds without stressing out too much. Manas, are you able to see the video or no?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. Now look at this thing. I will put similar things together. Look at this one. 8 to the power 4 divided by 8 or 8 to the power 1. This is 6 to the power 3 divided by 6 to the power 4. Yeah.
I got the answer. It is, wait, give me like at least 10 seconds to figure it out.
If you got anything more than 1.33, you are going the wrong direction.
Okay.
So I'll tell you why. Now you guys focus here. There are two ways you can solve it. One is the most simple way. Forget about exponent, forget about everything else. So Kian, here with us, okay? I have this whole thing. 8 to the power 4 into 6 to the power 3. Okay, let me write it down. Manas, stop. Hold your horses, okay? I'm doing it right now. Just check with what I'm doing and then compare, okay? Otherwise, we will just be talking. 8 to the power 4 is what? 8 into 8 into 8 into 8, 4 times. 6 to the power 3 is what? 6 into 6 into 6. You guys are wasting a lot of energy on doing bigger calculation. And bigger calculation doesn't get you anything, trust me. Now, 8 to the power 4 I have written here, 6 to the power 3 I have written here. Now, here I have, in the denominator I have 8, I am writing 8. Then I have 6 to the power 4, that is 6 into 6 into 6 into 6. Now, when it was a fun activity, you guys are making it too loaded for yourself. 8 and 8 tic-tac-toe, done. 6 and 6 tic-tac-toe, done. This 6 and this 6 tic-tac-toe, done. This 6 and this 6 tic-tac-toe, done. What we are left with? 8 into 8 into 8. divided by 6. I said 1.33, I was wrong. I was just trying to tell you guys that no, it's a simple answer. Okay, simple thing. Now again, 8, one of the 8 I can break into 4 into 2, and let's leave other 2 8s. This 6 I can break into 2 into 3. Why I'm doing all this breakdown? Because I don't want to do bigger calculation. I'm not very good at multiplying big numbers. What do I have now? 8 into 8 into 4 by 3. 8 into 8 is 64 into 4 divided by 3. This becomes 256. Okay, when you multiply 64 by 4, that becomes 256 divided by 3. Isn't this a cute answer than the kind of those monstrous answers you guys were giving me? This is one way of looking at it. Now, there's another way of looking at it. Now look at this. You have a to the power 6, sorry, a to the power 4 into 6, this guy is typed down, into 6 to the power 3 divided by 8 into 6 to the power 4. Now put these two things together. Here a to the power 4 by 8 or a to the power 1, whatever you call it. Second rule of exponent says x to the power a divided by x to the power b equals x to the power a minus b. So this became a to the power 4 minus 1. Okay? Into this one, this whole thing. This is 6 to the power 3 divided by 6 to the power 4. This whole thing becomes, by using the same thing, it became 6 to the power 3 minus 4. 3 minus 4. So this became a to the power 4 minus 1 is 3 into 6 to the power minus 1. Okay? Which is as good as a to the power 3 divided by 6 to the power 1 or like this. I'll tell you guys why this thing became 1 over this. Okay? There's another rule that I'll explain you guys. Okay? But now 3 times 8 by 6. That is what I'm saying. Just by looking at this in the first go, I am explaining this in a simpler way. I'm taking longer. When you guys look at it, you'll say, okay, this is a to the power 4 minus 1, 3 into 6 to the power 3 minus 1, this is minus 4, minus 1. And then your calculation is here. What you guys were putting your energy was for 8 times 8 is 64, 64 times 8 is something, times 8 is something, and then multiplying 6 with 6, 36 times 6 is 216, multiplying these numbers. Lot of energy spent without a real motivation, trust me. Why would you put so much energy for multiplying these numbers when you know that if I just expand it, I can knock off many of the numbers. My calculation becomes easier and simpler. Or use the exponents understanding. See, we are learning something that could be of some help. Otherwise, your teacher is wasting your time, isn't it? Yeah? Teacher has wasted your time.
Everything okay?
I'm sorry?
Is everything okay?
What does it mean?
No, I just heard something. I thought that you were talking to someone new.
No. My point is, sometimes teacher uses a technique to guide the students to go in a certain direction. Okay. So if I'm sounding loud, that doesn't mean I'm mad at you guys. I'm just telling you guys that you are wasting your energy in the wrong place. Don't do that. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. See, even if I try to, kind of add a mask on my face, by no means I can look scary. Okay? So don't have to be scared of me by any chance. Okay? Don't be scared of me for sure. Okay? What I was telling you was that you always have to find ways to simplify your calculation. Multiplying 2-digit number, multiplying 3-digit number, you guys have left it long behind, okay? You don't have to spend a lot of energy on doing that. Now you guys are learning some interesting techniques that will make your calculation faster, right? So let's make sure that we always look for avenues to simplify our calculation. Does it make sense to everybody? Adya, Asrita, Vivan, Ayush, Kian. So Kian, did you see what different I did?
Yeah.
See, all this energy that went here, all the calories that you burnt here, I'm trying to save it for you.
Okay.
So that you can use it for your taekwondo or judo karate. Okay? Alright. Anahita is thinking, what is going on? Yeah? Everybody okay? Okay, I'm sorry if I scared you guys. That was not the purpose, okay? I was just trying to make sure that we save our energy or conserve our energy for right reasons. Now, there's one more concept. And I need everybody's full 100%, 120% attention, okay? If I say 5 to the power minus 1, what does it mean actually? Vivan is dancing right now. I'm also dancing with him. Yeah. 5 to the power minus 1, what does it mean? See, let's break it down. If I say 5 to the power 1, I'm saying just 5. If I'm saying 5 to the power 2, I'm saying 5 into 5. If I'm saying 5 to the power 3, I'm saying 5 into 5 into 5. If I'm saying 5 to the power 0, we all learned that anything to the power 0 is 1. This part is okay. My problem is starting now, when I have minus as the exponent or as a power. Kian, what's cooking up? Which curry is being cooked up? No curry. Only chapati and rice. Okay. Asita, which curry is in the menu today? No, I'm just kidding. So, my question to you guys was that anything to the power minus 1, what does it mean? Adya, any thoughts, beta? I'm always posing a problem for you guys, isn't it? Okay. Yes, Anahita, tell me. What's cooking up?
Maybe it means like 5 minus something.
Now, see, I'm so difficult to deal with now. I'm always guiding you guys towards the exponent concept that we learned. And there's a reason for it, right? If you have bought a land, you will construct a house on that, correct? You'll not leave the land barren and keep paying taxes to government, right? So let's use the land that we have bought. Let's use the concept that we have learned. I'm going back to the same concept. X to the power a divided by x to the power b equals x to the power a minus b. Is that okay? If I break it down, say okay, 5 to the power 4 divided by 5 to the power 2, that will be equal to 5 to the power 4 minus 2, correct? That's what this rule says. I'm trying to construct a house on this land that we have purchased just a little while ago, okay? Alright. Now, what does minus 1 mean? It means 0 minus 1. Is it okay?
Yeah.
Now when I have something minus something as a power, something minus something as a power, this power becomes my numerator and this power becomes my denominator. That's what is this rule.
-1, I think.
Don't rush. Go step by step. See how slow I am. I'm going like a tortoise. You guys are running like a hare. 5 to the power 0 minus 1. Something to the power something minus something means something to the power this divided by something to the power this. I will use this thing. 5 to the power 0 divided by 5 to the power 1. Stare at the screen till the screen starts burning, okay? Stare it with your full concentration. Whatever we have here, based on this exponent rule, I am writing in a reverse order. 5 to the power 4 minus 2 equals 5 to the power 4 divided by 5 to the power 2. Okay? Same thing. When I had this minus this, that means this to the power this divided by this to the power this. That's why I'm subtracting. Yeah? Now, something to the power 0 is 1. What actually happened with all this drama is, when I have a power minus 1, that became 1 over this to the power plus 1. Is it making sense? Manas, Adya, Ashrita, kind of. Okay, one more time. 5 to the power minus 3. Okay, let's change the number. 5 is not a great number always. 7 to the power minus 3. Means what? 7 to the power 0 minus 3. Is that okay to say? Yeah? Something to the power minus 3. Can I say something to the power 0 minus 3? Is the same thing? Yeah? Now, something to the power 0 minus 3, going by this rule, it says something to the power this, first one divided by other one. So that becomes 7 to the power 0 divided by 7 to the power 3. Relate to this concept. Something to the power 0 is nothing but 1 divided 7 to the power 3. So I have 7 to the power minus 3. With all this journey, it became 1 over 7 to the power 3. One more time. I will get you guys tired. Because I don't get tired. I believe in getting everybody else tired. Okay. 8 to the power minus 5 equals what? 8 to the power 0 minus 5. I can do that? Yeah? And my exponent rule says x to the power a by x to the power b equals x to the power a minus b. Or I can write it in the reverse order. X to the power a minus b equals x to the power a divided by x to the power b. Whatever is my first term, that becomes my numerator. Whatever is my second term, that goes in the denominator as per this rule. Whatever is my first term, that will be my numerator, that is a to the power 0. And whatever is my second term in the subtraction, that will be my denominator. A to the power 0 is nothing but 1 by a to the power 5. So when you have a power negative, that is equal to 1 over a positive power of that exponent. Is it relatable or is it making you guys scratch your head? Scratching your head. Kian in the classroom was super honest. I said, does it make sense or it's making you scratch your head? He did not say anything. He said, yeah, just scratch your head. Okay. Manas is saying clear. So many times clear. Ayush, not clear. Anahita also scratching her head. Okay. That means we have not absorbed the concepts of exponents. That is the reason why we are scratching our head. So that means we have to go back to the basics. Let's go back to the basics. Very basic. Wipe off everything that I told you guys. Ayush, don't cry. It's okay. I'll not make you guys cry. I'll make you guys smile. A to the power 5 divided by a to the power 2. That's what I'm trying to figure out. We have not learned what is exponent yet. Okay? Anahita, is that okay? Is it okay to unlearn certain things? Now I'm saying, let's unlearn it for a little bit, okay? So a to the power 5 divided by a to the power 2. What we know is something to the power 5 means that number is getting multiplied with itself 5 times. Yeah? And something to the power 2 means that number is getting multiplied with itself 2 times. Okay? Now we have same numbers in numerator and denominator. I don't want to do all the tiling multiplication. Let's knock off and simplify. This one and this one. 1 8 and 1 8, tic-tac-toe. Done. This 8 and this 8 also tic-tac-toe. What we are left with is 8 into 8 into 8. And if I have to write this in the exponent form, I can write this as a to the power 3. Is this okay so far? Everybody okay? Vivan okay? Yeah? Asita okay? Manas okay? Kiyan, okay? So, what we saw was, okay, if I have one exponent getting divided by another exponent, both have the same base and the power, one of the power is this and other power is this. When I am dividing, the power gets subtracted, meaning the denominator's power gets subtracted from numerator's power. Okay? So this is our rule. Then okay, I can say that a to the power 5 divided by a to the power 2, instead of doing all this calculation, we can say this is my second rule of exponent, which says it will be a to the power 5 minus 2. Yeah? That is how I am getting a to the power 3. Correct? Yeah? So, or we can write this as a to the power 5 minus 2 equals a to the power 5 divided by a to the power 2. Yeah? Whether you write it this way, a equals b or b equals a, both are same thing. So far it is okay? Yes or no? Or no? Or yes? Or I don't know? Everybody okay? Naita okay? No, not okay? Don't scratch your head too much. Otherwise, your situation will be like mine. I mean, girls don't lose that much hair, but I'm just kidding. Okay. Okay. So, I was trying to divide this number by this number. This number explodes to this form in the simplest way. This number explodes to this form. And then we do tic-tac-toe to simplify it. We got 8 into 8 into 8. That became a to the power 3. Which is as good as 8, both are same base, 5 minus 2. That is what is matching with. So that is my first rule. Saying something to the power a divided by something to the power b equals something to the power a minus b. A minus b. Yeah? Now, this whole thing, I am writing in a reverse order, meaning I am flipping it. I am writing this thing first and writing this thing second. That's what I have done here. Okay? So this is my rule of exponent. I am just stopping it here. Okay? Now, so basically this relates back to the same rule that we had learned, that x to the power a divided by x to the power b equals x to the power a minus b, or I can write this as x to the power a minus b equals x to the power a divided by x to the power b. That's what we are doing here. Okay? Yep. Now, yes, somebody is raising hand. Okay. Now, I am trying to find out a to the power minus 2 is how much? Or let's say, let's not pick 8. Or let's pick 8 because we have seen the formula of 8 here. A to the power minus 2 is how much? I can say a to the power minus 2 equals 0 minus 2. Up to this much, okay? No intelligence needed. Even your teacher can do it. Yeah? A to the power minus 2 is nothing but a to the power 0 minus 2. I'm just giving it a decent name, okay? Now, when I have a situation like this, meaning something to the power something minus something, something to the power something minus something, that is something to the power this, divided by something to the power this. Yeah? So if I have a to the power 0 minus 2, if I relate it with this concept, then I can write this whole thing as a to the power 0 divided by a to the power 2. Yeah? Adya sounds confident. Ashrita, Vivan, Anahita. I'm making Anahita sleepy. Okay. Okay. So, is this, and if I relate with this concept, this becomes the first power as my numerator, the second power as my denominator. And a to the power 0, any number to the power 0 is 1. And whatever I have here is here. So what you see is a to the power minus 2 became 1 over a to the power 2. Tomorrow if somebody says 6 to the power minus 9, it is nothing but 1 over 6 to the power 9. Basically this guy travels from numerator to denominator and the sign changed. If I say 7 to the power minus 2, it will be nothing but 1 over 7 to the power 2. Yeah? I think you guys will be able to appreciate this a little bit more when you do it on the scrapbook by yourself. Okay? Same concept. Whatever I'm doing, start the video after the class, just write it the way I'm writing it, pause it, just see what I'm doing, then you also try doing the same thing and then try relating to it. Okay? So just to summarize all the things that we know, and I would strongly recommend you guys to watch the video of the class and try doing it by yourself, okay? Because this is not a story, right, which will be just something to be heard. When you practice it and do it by yourself, it will get glued with you, okay? Okay? Just give it a try. And that's the sole purpose for which I am making the video, okay? That it gives you a chance to double click on that by yourself and then appreciate what I'm saying. And if it still doesn't make sense, trust me, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. So here are the rules or the concepts that we talked about. Something to the power a times something to the power b equals something to the power a plus b. When you are multiplying exponents with the same base, the power gets added. That is the first rule we learned. Second rule we learned was something to the power a divided by something to the power b equals something to the power a minus b. This is the second rule that we learned. Third rule that we learned was something to the power a in bracket to the power b equals something to the power a times b. Fourth thing that we learned was any number to the power 0 is equal to 1 provided the number itself is not 0, okay? Yeah? If I am saying 0 to the power 0 equal to 1, that is a mistake. As long as this number is not 0 itself, be it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 50, doesn't matter. Any number to the power 0 is 1. We saw why. And the last thing that we learned was if I have x to the power minus a, this is equal to 1 over x to the power a. Yeah? These are 5 rules that we saw, and I would strongly recommend you guys to watch the video, struggle with the video, okay? Then try doing it yourself in a notebook to see if it's making sense or not. And I'll send you guys some assignments because I love torturing you guys. That'll not be to torture you guys. Wonderful. So I'll send you guys some assignments which will be just to practice these things in the simplest possible way. My recommendation to you all would be don't try multiplying big numbers. Use the basic construct to simplify it so that your calculations are easier. Okay? And then, yes, Ayush. Okay, not a problem. So, and then try doing assignments, which I'll send by tonight or tomorrow morning. And then we'll meet in the class to see where we have some more dust to clear. And for the kids like Ayush, not Ayush, Vivan, Ashrita, Adya, Manas, and sometimes Anaita also, you guys try to be in the classroom sometimes, at least talk to your parents, once or twice in a month at least, okay? You will find an opportunity to not scratch your head. You can scratch a teacher's head if something is not working for you guys, okay? Alright? With that being said, I'll let you guys go. Watch the video, do the assignment. If something is not working, don't worry about it. Take a break. We will think about it and solve it, okay? Alright? Alright, have fun.
Bye, sir.
Bye-bye, bye-bye.